10 crazy and cool snail facts you will want to know. Is your day moving along at a snail's pace? Snails may be painfully slow, but your day does not have to be. Check out these amazing facts about snails. There's a lot more to them than their reputation as nature's slimy slowpokes. The snail necessities. Snails are gastropods. There are over 65,000 known species of gastropods, second in overall number only to insects. Snails have been around for much longer than mammals, birds, reptiles, and even amphibia. Their fossil history goes back 485 million years to the Late Cambrian. They boast an extraordinary diversification of habitats, from deserts to mountains to hydrothermal vents at the depths of the ocean. They occupy a wide gamut of ecological niches between these extremes, even parasitic ones. Although the name snail is often applied to all members of this class, technically only the species with large enough external shells to withdraw into are classified as snails. Those homeless gastropod species without fancy shells are classified as slugs. And the species between, with only small shells, are termed semi-slugs. So 10 crazy snail facts.
1. Teeth, teeth, and more teeth. Snails have more teeth than any other animal. A snail's mouth may be as small as a pin, but it can have up to 25,000 teeth, depending on the species. The hardest biological material on Earth is found in a snail's teeth. Limpet teeth are used to break down rock. Yeah, rock. So this seagoing snail can get to the food it needs. These teeth are made of nanofibers encased in a protein mix, along with an iron-containing crystal of goethite. Together, these things make limpet teeth even tougher than spider silk. As the teeth wear out from wear and tear of rocks, they simply grow back, and the limpet never has to resort to gumming its food. 2. A big snooze. Some species of snails hibernate through the colder months of the year. Some species estivate through dry periods of warmer months. To do this, they cover their bodies in a thin layer of mucus to prevent them from drying out. These processes are probably one of the reasons gastropods have survived for hundreds of millions of years. Nap time for a snail can last from a few hours up to 3 years. That's right, snail slumber can last up to 3 years. This is possible due to their extremely slow metabolism. During a dormant phase, their body functions virtually shut down. They do not eat, drink, or move. All they do is sleep. 3. The biggest of them all. The main component of a snail's shell is calcium carbonate. As snails grow, their shells grow with them. The size of the shell within a species is indicative of the snail's age. So, just which species takes home the largest shell trophy? The largest land snail is the giant African snail at 15 inches in length. The giant whelk is the world's largest marine snail, growing up to 28 inches in length. And the Campanile giganteum is the largest snail known to ever exist, with 36-inch fossils discovered. 4. The baddest of them all. Though snails are generally harmless, you should think twice before approaching a cone snail. The sea snail draws in unsuspecting animals with its colorful shell. Once the victim is close enough, the cone snail releases a venomous harpoon. This harpoon is sharp enough to cut through skin, gloves, or wetsuits. Cone snail venom can kill a human. There have been 27 human casualties reported to date. Snails don't just produce slime, some can spit slime too. The Vandy snail does this by using a muscle in their throat to shoot slime out of their mouths. This incredibly sticky slime can be used to trap prey or even as a form of defense. Some snails can spit slime as far as 20 feet away. That's nearly the length of a school bus. 5. 1 foot to move them all. As snails move, they leave behind a trail of slimy mucus. This mucus acts both as a friction-reducing lubricant and protection from rough or sharp surfaces. While you would think that snails would slither in a way similar to snakes, this is not the case. Snails move by propelling themselves forward using a single muscular foot. This foot pushes them forward, helps them cling to surfaces, and propels them as they swim. 6. Speed zone. Snails are one of the slowest animals on the earth. The average speed of a snail is 0.03 miles per hour, a mere half inch per second, or 1.27 centimeters per second. Without stopping, it would take more than a day for a snail to travel 1 mile. That is, if it could focus that long. 7. Senses and sensibilities. Snails can see, smell, taste, and touch. They have 2 pairs of tentacles. The top set of tentacles host their eyes. The lower set of tentacles have smell and taste receptors. Snails do not have ears or ear canals, but they are able to feel vibrations with their sense of touch. Their sense of touch includes pain and temperature sensitivity, enabling them to flee from dangerous situations. For humorous research on snails' ability to smell beer, click here. 8. They, them, z. Snails are hermaphrodites. This means they have both male and female reproductive organs. An individual snail produces both eggs and sperm. Very few snail species self-fertilize, however. Most snails need a partner to fertilize their eggs. During this process, sometimes both snails will be fertilized, and sometimes only one snail will be fertilized. Giving birth places extreme stress on snails due to loss of significant body mass. Around 30% of snails do not make it to the next breeding season. 9. Skincare. Snails have multiple industrial uses. The paper industry uses snail shells as fillers. The automotive industry uses snail shells as reinforcement materials. The cosmetic industry uses crushed snail shells to manufacture face powder. The cosmetics industry also uses serum from garden snails to treat wrinkles, spots, and scars on the skin. 10. Food for thought. Escargot used to be a staple in times of famine. Today, snail eggs are considered a gourmet delicacy in some places. This white caviar measures 3 to 6 millimeters in diameter and has been described as crunchier than fish caviar, tasting more like baked mushroom. We hope you enjoyed the Nerdy Professor's Snail Facts. Next time you encounter a snail, take a minute to appreciate its unique beauty and wonder. Share your favorite snail fact in the comments. Join our science club. It's free.